Oh, are you actually saying that it's like, why am I getting weird? Okay, nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's not good. Why am I getting feedback and echo like crazy? This is very weird. Can I put you? Nope. So does that give me? Does that give me audio and? Yeah, but it's weird feedback noise. What is that noise? I don't get what's going on here. I'm getting a huge amount of feedback for no reason. Maybe this is why headphones are a thing. Ow, 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 ow. That's loud. That's loud. It seems to happen when I'm not talking. Okay, is there a way to shut you up? I don't really know here. I'm very confused. There's nobody in the chat who can help me. Just, the CPU's running at 95%? Eh? Okay. So, I've just done that. And I'm hoping I get no weird, loud, high-pitched... why am I getting loud, high-pitched feedback all the time? Weird, 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 weird. Okay, I don't really know. This is very, very weird. Add video shot. You look at this representative, that's not a thing. Presenter is not really a thing I want. Why are you running so heavy? Yeah, This is where it helps to actually know something about technology. I wish I could just mute that, and that would hopefully give me a bit of help getting something right. Then again, I suppose... What? All I don't understand is why I'm getting this obscene feedback. Ooh, that was bad. Right, so if I just go... Ah, my earphones are here. If I do that... I'll put my... Where am I? I'm important to this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm still getting that stupid feedback. Oh, silence, please. Oh, maybe we're not. Aha, has headphones fixed it? Ah, okay. Ah, perfect. Somebody in the chat. This is new. Right, I just need to mute that because I'm talking twice at the moment. Oh dear. Right, after 13 minutes of faffing about, we have a live stream. And it's really weird because I can hear myself talking after I'm talking. It's a test stream, Ben. That's all it is. So yeah, I can hear myself twice, which is why it sounds really weird. Because I'm waiting for the second part of me to finish before I actually finish. And it's really weird. How do normal streamers get around this? I don't know. Right, maybe if I just pull one earphone out. That might help. Okay, so we've configured some streaming software. And that's probably a good thing. Actually, would this help? Can people still hear me? Because if people can hear me, that might actually help because I can hear myself talking twice. And I don't like hearing myself talking twice. So I don't really know where the microphone is. I'm assuming it's here. Echo is echo. I can't really do anything about echo. Okay. Right. If I do that. So, am I being heard twice? Yeah, I'm hearing myself twice. So it's not the microphone. Yes, it is what? Yes, it is what? I know there's an echo. I can't really do much about that. It's probably just where I am because I don't have all the soundproofing that 99% of people have when they actually do a live stream because I'm just testing things. Do 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 do. I can hear myself singing back to myself. It's weird. Ah. Oh, that was the mic I was speaking into. So I do need. Okay, I need that one. I need that one. Good to know. Right. Okay. So we're live. And I had no plan for this stream. I just wanted to see if it worked because my old PC couldn't stream, couldn't do it. It couldn't download the software, which is extremely annoying. But I have a new PC now, and well, as this proves, we're streaming. Um, hopefully, this works. It's probably going to go onto YouTube as a live public video and people can watch me mess about for about 15 minutes. But nothing I can do about that. Right. So I may as well talk about something. That's what we'll do. We'll talk about things that happened today. What I've done is I bought Commander Farsight. He's over there at the moment. And he's got no head. And I don't know why. I've emailed Games Workshop about it. So I had no head for my Farsight. Don't know why. Basically, it just wasn't there. Right, so what's this say? Thank you for your emails. Oh, so apparently I could just take it back. Provide proof of purchase, photo of the parts received. Might not. Custom make one. You mean Farsight's head? Do you mean Farsight's head? Hopefully you do. What I've done temporarily, at the very least, is I've got a spare Crisis head, and I've done it that way. It's not perfect. I've had to sort of trim around it so as it fits in the hole, but it looks all right. Yes, it was. That's what you're on about. So I'll go and pick him up, show you. One sec. Oh, ta-da! There's the head. As you can see, it doesn't really fit. And then don't worry, it's not fully glued together. The jetpacks are pushed in at the moment, so it's not all bad. So, yeah, Farsight, woohoo! And Yep, there we go. That's Farsight. And I'm just gonna reopen this so you can see it, so I can see it that way. So how I've done this for assembly is I glued together the leg onto there. So in terms of the assembly stuff, it's legs, second leg, 2 torso bits, back fin, each jetpack, arm with the plasma rifle attached, then the shield, then the head. You also get the Dawn blade, that's all one thing. Shoulder blade, that's shoulder pad, not. And there's also some tassel purity seal, long bit ribbon thing that comes out of there, and there's one comes out of the back of his leg. And I haven't bothered with those because they'll snap. It's resin. That's what will happen. So that's what we're going to do. For the moment, in terms of fielding him, I have to paint the guy first. And before I do that, I have to finish my stealth team. One job at a time. So there'll be a bit of time before we get round to fielding Farsight, or at the very least, painting him. Because this guy is going to be a nightmare. Long and short, he's going to be a nightmare. Because he's resin. And he's on one leg. And resin models snap a lot. Probably anybody who's ever had a resin model knows that they snap a lot. Actually, give me a second. Can I mute this? No. Never mind. I was going to try and mute the one that's just me talking and have the stream being what I can hear, because then the feedback's far enough that I'm not going to pause for it. Should have painted him and then build him. Oh, that's my point. It's in sub-assemblies. So at the moment, the full assembly is his legs, the torso bits, the back fin, and the Dawn blade. The shoulder blade is on blue tack, the head is on blue tack, each jetpack is pushed in, the arm is blue tacked on, and the shield is blue tacked onto the arm. So that's how Farsight looks. So I'm going to be able to take this all apart and then build in properly. Resin Necron Overlords. Oh yeah, I had one of those. He was a nightmare. He never broke though. To be honest, I was trying to stand him on a scarab base. Stood on some scarabs. I didn't like how leaned over he was. Didn't like it. So I put him on a scarab base that was a bit more stood up with Imhotep's Gauntlet of Flame because reasons. I liked it. It was a nightmare though. It did snap off a lot. But Farsight's going to be even worse because he's only on one leg. Yes, I mean, as the Necron Overlords are annoying, they're a bit spindly, but they're not going to snap off their base, which is the problem I'm going to have. I mean, all the components will hold together really nicely because I haven't used the ribbons. Ribbons? This is the problem when you can hear yourself like half a second later. I wish this headphone didn't work now, so I could just choose the microphone. I'm just going to take this out. I know, it's unprofessional, but it's going to drive me up the wall if I don't do something different. So, yeah. So in terms of getting him built and painted, what I'm going to do is he will be built... At the moment, he's in this half-assembled state. I'm just going to pull them apart, actually. You'll be able to see that way. So that comes off. That comes off. That comes off. And that comes off. And that comes off. So that's what we're going to be painting. That's the fully glued together state at the moment. That corn lady with wings for fantasy. Oh, Valkyria. Valkyria the Bloody. Oh, she was a nightmare. Kieran's got her. I don't think she's broken on him. But yeah, she does look quite a nightmare. So yeah, taking out the earphone again before it goes through my... drives me nuts. This is the assembly we're going to be painting first. Legs, body... back fin and Dawn blade with missing ribbons all over the place because they'll just break anyway. And the sub-assemblies, we have the rifle on the arm. It comes like that, don't worry. We then have the shield and the shield vane. Each individual jetpack, which we're going to be painting, that's them. The shoulder pad, and then his head, or the other head, because I might ask GW if they can send me a spare. They've emailed me back about it, so we might get away with it. If not, I can keep with this head. I've trimmed it down a little bit, so as it fits into the hole, because it's a smaller hole for Farsight, for no reason. Also, resin is a nightmare to blue tack together. I'm just going to say that. Resin is a nightmare to blue tack. You need way, way more. Just give me a sec. Just need to get the blue tack out of the hole where the shield generator goes. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. So yes, the 5 people who are here, maybe 4 because one of them might be me. Welcome to the stream. Was a nightmare for Canis. Yeah, Canis, nightmare. Rasmussen. Thank you. Lore videos. Yeah, lore videos are extremely popular. And I kind of see why. Because not everybody is lore. And it's a rare thing. I mean, I got a comment on the video with Remlays. If you want to go and have a look at that, it's 50 minutes, long theory, and Remlays is a genius. Man's a genius. He knows so much lore. So he's really, really good for lore. And one of the comments was like one of the two of my favorite lore channels, besides TTS, Tech to Speech. And that was just like, wow, didn't expect that. Yeah, it doesn't stick properly on resin models. No, it doesn't. It sticks, just, but it doesn't like it. Ah, good. Got it out. Well, most of it. So yeah, this will probably be the only resin model I get for my tail. Because not getting Shadow Sun, not getting any resin ethereals. If I want an ethereal, I'll just get another start collecting. Because they're plastic. Any more blue tag I need to get off? No, and no. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to sit like this again because I can't do with hearing myself. It's very, very strange. What I might do in future, I don't know if there's a way that I could try and mute myself. Thank you. Yeah, there's only 5 people in the chat. If I hadn't, then it'd have been pretty inattentive of me. Yeah, hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Yeah, I've been wanting to live stream for absolutely flipping ages. I've mentioned it before. Like, I've wanted to live stream, get all my mates together and do a live stream, and now that might actually be possible. The only problem is, at the moment anyway, the software I've got, I just got a free download software, is Ben, is where it's only one audio input, which could be the mic that's on my PC, but if you didn't notice, you weren't here, maybe you just want to rewind, I was getting some awful, awful high-pitched feedback, and that wasn't good. That really, really wasn't good. So at the moment, my headphones are the only thing that's keeping the thing sounding normal, at least I hope it is. Be on mute. Is that helping? Am I getting up? Is that coming through? Can you actually hear me? Okay, I might have to do this. Oh, it's coming out of my earphones. I couldn't hear it. That's why. So yeah, it's coming through. Good. I was worried that having my microphone down should be able to mute the mic output without the input being changed. It stopped. Yeah, I'm still learning how to stream. It's all new. Shush. Yeah, I'm hearing myself 3 times. I can hear myself talking. I can hear it coming out of here because that's what my streaming software does. Let's see if I can mute it. Output settings, external display, canvas size. No. If I click that, does that do anything? Change source, change audio, change template, keyboard shortcut. No. Oh wait, it's stuck. Oh, I turned something up. Did I turn something up? I don't think I did. Very loud. I didn't change any of the output settings, so I shouldn't have done. I turned my own PC up, so you might have heard that. I think it's a great idea. I watched your channel since the world went crazy after the Sigmar Marines, and I need to find some Warhammer lore. Yeah, there's a lot of lore out there, but not everybody talks about it on YouTube. If you want to go online loads, go on the wikis. There's like 3 wikis. Lexicanum, the actual Warhammer Wikia, and 1D4Chan. For info, I think the wiki is probably really good. But if you want actual sources so you can read more, I would use Lexicanum. When am I seeing Kieran next? Tuesday. Not gaming with him though. Something else. I think. Not sure when I'm gaming with him next. Hopefully end of next week. Will I be teaming up again with 40k Theories? That's on Remlays. I'm always open to working with the YouTubers, whether it's him or somebody else. Heck, text-to-speech, Alpha, if you're watching, which you're not. Yeah, so it's in his court, his ball. He can work with us if he wants. I just wanted to work with him because Emperor being a Chaos God, kind of a massive, massive thing. Can I do that because I still can't hear myself? Right, that might help. So yeah, it's on him whether he wants to work with us again. Will you ask him if it's available next Saturday for a game? Got a scenario I want to play that involves demons. Have you ever heard of Facebook? Goodness grief. Right. Tell the story so much better. Thank you. I was really proud of the Farsight series I did, which is why he's sat over here. I think the people theory of it is the lore is so deep and there's just way too many novels to get caught. Yeah, that's true. The amount of stuff that Remlace filled me in on, ridiculous. Yes, we take forever. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. All right, I'll message him later because apparently he responds to me and he doesn't respond to you. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll message him on Facebook. Sure. Yeah, there are a lot of novels. There are a lot of novels, and particularly in the Heresy series, because that's being expanded on all the time. And that's got a lot of the lore regarding the Emperor, like the Loken business, the Anathame business. Yeah, you're just lazy. I thought you were. Anyway, I'll talk to him later. Sure. Yeah, thank you. Too many novels to get caught up on. Too right. Too damn right. But anyway, going back, will I be teaming up with Ramles again? Again, it's on him. If he wants to work with us, then he can absolutely do so. But I just wanted him for that theory because it's such a massive, massive one, and I really don't know enough stuff to make it work. And when I do this properly, I'll have to find a way to get my mic so I'm not just holding it in my hand while I talk into it. I know. So yeah, will he be teaming up again? Don't know. On him. If he wants to, he will. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But that goes for any other YouTuber, really. If anyone wants to come on the channel, whether it's for a theory video, collaborate on lore, whatever, then just message me on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook. There are channel links you can use and go and find it. How many Horus Heresy books do I have? None! 0! I've read 3 of them. I read the first 3. I read Horus Rising, False Gods, and Galaxy in Flames, but I borrowed those and I haven't read any more. I know, I'm terrible. I want to read Flight of the Eisenstein and Fulgrim, so I at least get up to Istvan 5. And there's a load more that I would quite like to read, like Angel Exterminatus and stuff. Borrow your headset. Oh, that'd be nice. Cheers. I will do so. It'll probably be a team stream though. Maybe when me and Kieran get together and do a proper game or something, we might stream something, or I'll do a sit and talk and actually plan it. And then yeah, I'll let you know if I'm streaming again. I'll borrow your headset. That's very kind of you. In fact, I'm just going to message Kieran now. So. Oh, you can probably hear me typing, can't you? Sorry about that. When was it? Next. There we go. What was this? I just finished the Raven Guard book out, Korax and the Alpha Legion, and there's some crazy stuff about the Emperor in there. Which one's that? Descent of Angels? Oh, I know the one. It's kind of him leaping out of something on the front cover, like leaping out of a dropship, just diving down to the ground like a missile. Richard the Emperor. Okay, you know something I don't. Explain, please. Like, I don't mind inside jokes as long as I'm inside the joke. Oh, I can close some tabs actually. Close. Close. And close. There we go. That might help. Sympathy with Lorgar. How? How is that possible? Lorgar's responsible for the entire heresy. I don't know. How can you have any sympathy with that heretic? I mean, yeah, okay, he grew up on a religious world, sure. He was sort of taught about religion would kind of work as sort of wanting to worship the emperor because he was pretty powerful. But when the emperor specifically said no, and I mean no, that means you don't worship him as a god. You don't, excuse me, you don't create the Leticia Divinitatis, you don't do anything else. Yes, okay, Lorgar, tragic circumstances that maybe I don't really know enough about him. But no. Oh, hang on a minute, my doorbell just rang. Sorry. That would be Mum, probably. You love chaos because you're a heretic. I'm not going to use the language. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, email notifications bing. That's not fun. Yeah, one of my neighbours was at the door. Thought it might be my mother. It isn't. Okay, that's a random thing. I'll reply to that later. Heresy. Heresy indeed. Could be worse. Could be... Actually, could it be worse? No. Never mind. Sorry. I've realized how annoying my laugh is. I don't know. I just never noticed. Close that. Magnus and Mortarion, maybe not Lorga. Don't know enough about Mortarion, but Magnus, yes. I'm a massive Magnus fanboy. Magnus is my second favorite, actual maybe famous favorite Primarch, not famous. Between him and Kurz, like particularly Kurz. I mean, Kurz was a dick, but it's kind of tragic at the same time. But Magnus, definitely Magnus. Maximum sympathies for Magnus. Hate Mortarion because of Nikea. Yeah, Mortarion didn't like Psychers. But Nikea wasn't his idea, was it? Was it? I don't know. But maybe another time. But Kalas Typhon got wrecked at Nikea, and the Thousand Suns got doubly wrecked at Nikea. I mean, Ahriman was betrayed by a Space Wolf, Rune Priest. Yes, a Rune Priest turned on Ahriman. I'll be doing some lore videos on those guys, actually. I'll be doing lore videos on the 5 Champions of Chaos. Spoilers for people who are actually watching the stream. Yeah, Magnus got punked so hard. That he did. Zinch screwed him over. And you feel sorry for Magnus as a Space Wolf player? You should. Everybody should feel sorry for Magnus. He got screwed over. Even if you are a Space Wolves player. Or not. Oh, update. Hobby update, just quickly. I've got one more of the 8 done. I can't get it from here. It's where I was organised. This is Shavastos, 3rd of the 8. Talking a bit loud into that because I put it a bit too close to my face, which is a mistake. So yeah, there we go. That is Shavastos. And he's got a plasma rifle, he's got a shield generator, he's got a flamer, same as Bravestorm actually. But he's also got a pure tide neurochip in his head, which makes him really good at things. Yeah, I've made him slightly different to Bravestorm in terms of like posing and things. Close up. Let me just get my software back up so I can show you a bit closer. Right a bit. Sorry, the camera's inverted for me, so doing everything is kind of awkward. Yep, that is Shavastos with all his fancy stuff. I'll do a full thing on him when we do the next hobby update, don't worry. So yeah, that's the 3rd of the 8. Farsight will make number 4. And I was planning on getting Oblotai next, which is the broadside. Then maybe Arachon. Or get a start collecting for Brightsword. Or maybe even just get a Riptide and get a base and do it that way. But I'm getting close to actually finishing off this project now. But I've also got a team of stealth suits on the go. Cheers. I've got a team of stealth suits that I want to do. And I'm deliberately not going to paint Farsight. So yes, he's going to have to sit in his resin grey and sub-assemblies because I want to finish the stealth suits first. Got to be disciplined. So, talking about lore books, some people upload some audio files of the books to YouTube. Did they? Ducks, Inquisitor, Silver, GW, Crossbow, Spike. I'll answer that question in a minute. Some people upload some audio files of the books to YouTube. Well, they're audio books. I suppose you shouldn't because it's GW's IP, but to be fair, yeah, you shouldn't really. You shouldn't really be uploading full audiobooks to YouTube. If you want to retell them and do it yourself, go for it. A retelling of a story where you talk through it and discuss it. That would be good, like a end of story discussion, talk about the plot, kind of like movie reviews, but for audiobooks. Might work. Maybe include a few short clips. Email GW about it first, see if they'll give you permission, of course. But yeah, not great. Right, what are my feelings about the Tau? Have you not noticed I play Tau? I don't mind the Tau. I don't really like the Ethereals. No, I don't. I don't like the Ethereals. Not all that much. Mind control, pheromones, knowing about the warp and not telling people. Not best pleased about that. But at the same time, they're naive. Oh, I think Ben's calling me heresy. Oh, I know, I was just saying to help you because you said you didn't have them on Broker's Hell too. Oh, right, I see. Still, bit shady. I'll just avoid them because they'll probably get taken down if GW gets its back, so I didn't care about copyright. So yeah, my feelings on the Tau. They're aesthetically pleasing. I like the models, generally. I mean, I don't like the Storm Surge, but one in a lot is kind of alright. Love Farsight. Not a big fan of Shadow Sun. Probably just the model. And there's no lore on Shadow Sun. There's like no lore on Shadow Sun at all. If she gets a proper, like, I thought maybe Kao Yon has a load of stuff in it, but the wikis have basically nothing on her, which is kind of disappointing. Whereas Farsight's got so much lore, you actually fall in love with the guy. And did I watch the latest video of Alpha? What was Alpha's latest video? Do I have my... I don't have my phone on me. I thought I had my phone on me. I don't. It's on charge downstairs. The latest video from Alpha, I believe, was... can I search in my mailbox? Yes, I can. The Warp Hijinks video with Lehman Russ and the Inquisitors. Yeah, watch that. Watch that. That was very funny. I'm not a big fan of Russ's voice. I know he's a Viking and also it kind of works, but not the biggest fan of his voice actor. Personal preference. Could just be anti-Russ bias being Magnus fanboy because Magnus is amazingly voice acted and performed in that series. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good video. I did. Watched it. Enjoyed it. And yes, what are you calling me a heretic for this time? Yep, things and stuff. Are you a gene stealer? No, I am not a gene stealer. I've got 2 arms for a start. I've only got 2 arms. Gene stealers have 4. I'm not very fast. I'm not very agile. I'm not in great shape. So, no, I'm not a gene stealer. Don't worry. Heretic for Russ. I don't swear on this channel, but I could right now. Stuff it. Text-to-Speech is the best series. It's one of. I really do enjoy it. I would love to see, I don't know, would GW taking it under its wing be a good thing? No, because parody. But I'd love to see some of the voice actors. I'd love to see some of the voice actors taken on if another 40k film is ever made, because they'd be amazing in it. Particularly if they got to actually reprise their roles from Text-to-Speech. Am I a chicken? No, I'm a person. Could be a Gene Stealer cultist. They only have 2. Most of them actually have 4, actually, I think. I think some of them have 2, some of them have 4. And no, if I was a Gene Stealer cultist, then I'm not aware of it, and I have no psychic potential anyway. And the hive mind has never called to me, so afraid not. No, what? Explain? Oh, that's probably about me talking about GW taking Text-to-Speech under its wing. That would be a bad idea, yeah. But if they ever did, I'd love to see the voice actors get a shout in it. What's a Tau? Do you want the kitten explanation? Or do you want the actual explanation? That's my question. A Tau is a Xenos with a very strange pattern on his head, and whose feet, I believe, may not have thumbs. Also, highly advanced technology, and a belief in something called the greater good, which is kind of discount communism, although it's pheromone controlled, possibly through the Ethereals. Kitten and his love of the Tau faceless is too hardcore for GE. 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 Who is GE? Who is GE? I don't know who GE is. Is Xenos a source? No. No. Yeah. Well, this is going to be an interesting live streaming future, isn't it? We've already got some interesting stuff going on in the chat. Oh, wait. Dawn reference. Dawn reference. I'm ashamed of myself. I think he meant GW. Perhaps. Yeah, he meant GW. Kitten is love of the Tau face is too hardcore. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. And besides, to quote Kitten himself, this is not effing canon. Texting and drive. Don't text and drive, you derp. Don't text and drive. It's dangerous, and at least in our country, it's illegal. I think. Shouldn't be using your mobile phone while driving. Don't do it. I mean, if you want to have the stream playing in your ears, then I can't stop you. But don't text. Why are orcs green? Oh. Why are orcs green? I don't actually know. I'm not the expert on orc xenobiology, I'm afraid. I don't really know. But I'm assuming it's something to do with their fungal build-up. Although, Yeah, I think it's probably that. I think it's the fact that they've got a fungal nature. As a guess, wouldn't want to be sure though. Any other questions that you want to throw at me? Oops, because genus is green is best, yes. But yet, yes, I play orcs. Doesn't mean that I know everything about them. I'm not an Ordo Xenos Inquisitor. I didn't do the dissections to work out why orcs are green. I'm assuming it's just some pigment in their skin that reacts with their fungal buildup or something like that. Yeah, I do play orcs, but I don't know everything about them. Like, I still don't know how to win with them. No, I don't. No, I don't. Thank you, person in the chat who's probably texting. Kind of plant life. They don't eat the sun. I don't even know what they do eat. Stuff, I suppose. But yeah, what's this? Sorry about that. Message. What's the chat saying now? Is the Emperor like God? There is a 50-minute theory video on our channel where we talk about, is the Emperor a Chaos God? Is he a god at all? Not sure, and I won't spoil the conclusion we got to, but Remlays and I did come to some conclusions if you get towards the end of that video. Trucks with boys is how you win with orcs. Yeah, probably. Trucks with shooter boys is probably close enough. Raise your hand if you're a heretic. My hands are staying down then. I'm going to start whistling, and that's not a good thing. Don't start whistling. How do you... What does this do? Remove... No, I'm not. In answer to your question, person, I won't... I'm just not. Oh, and if you do carry on, then you will get, at the very least, timed out. Don't. Love that video. Love that video. Oh, you mean the thing we did with Remlays? Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that video. It was a pleasure to work with Remlays. And I hope it's something that you guys all enjoy because, well, I enjoyed making it. I'm trying to think about what else I can say now. Normally, I'm super talkative. I said, if you carry on, I'm going to put you in timeout. Please stop. If you want to ask some questions about 40k or Age of Sigmar, that's one thing, but please do not go diving into my personal life. I'm just going to either at the very least ignore you. And silence ruled over the chat. Is Sigmar a lost Primarch? Ooh. Ooh. Good question. Good question. It's not confirmed canon as to whether AOS and 40k take place in the same universe. Like some say the Mortal Realms are just in the warp. So maybe. I wouldn't know which one though. Like listening to like the descriptions of Sigmar, the only one I could think of who is... No, it wouldn't be Sanguinius, would it? No. Can we talk about the Sisters of Battle? I've always wondered about them and their angels. Like, why? Living Saints. The Living Saints are sort of their thing. Yeah, it's their thing. I don't really know why, but the Adeptus Sororitas, I suppose, like seeing the Emperor as a god, as they do, they would sort of imagine that those who were like his most closest servants, you think like God has his angels, the Emperor has warrior angels, the Living Saints, like Celestine and I don't remember the other names. I said Catherine, I think, is one of them, with a K. I think I used her artwork, or somebody's image of her. Couldn't find the artist behind that. It was a really awesome image. And so, like, why, what is that? That's the Living Saints. I haven't done enough reading about the sisters to know exactly, but just like look up the living saints on the wikis, and you might have some help in finding out what they exactly are. I don't know if they're reincarnated. I believe they are. I believe they're like reincarnated spirits of dead leaders of the sisters. I don't know. Or they're just raised to sainthood by the ecclesiarchy. Not sure. I'm not very up on sisters. I might go and look that one up. What is Age of Sigmar? It's the game that replaced Warhammer Fantasy. It's the game that replaced Warhammer Fantasy. It's pretty fun. It's very different to old fantasy. It's very different from 40k, but it's a fun game. We've done some battle reports on it. So it's because of their belief it manifests their hate and faith. It could be. It could be, but I think the Living Saints sort of would exist outside of what you call it? Outside of like the belief in the God Emperor. I think the Living Saints are already there now and will be there even if the Sisters Battle were wiped out. But if you want to look at it, if you think of them as demons, which is one of the options if the Emperor is a Chaos God, which is a whole different kettle of fish, then yeah, maybe. What do you think of Ninth Age? Never played it. Thought about it, and probably will play it at some point, on or off the channel, I haven't decided yet. But I have not played Ninth Age. I've hardly played anything to do with fantasy since Easter, when I finished an Elfin Adventure. So it's been a while since I've had any real fantasy stuff, and then I've played like 2 games of AOS, 1 game of AOS, and I've not got around to Ninth Age. I'll get around to it eventually, though. I think it's played quite a lot at our gaming store, and Kieran wants to give it a bash, so we'll give it a bash. So yeah, that's that then. Wow, we've been streaming for nearly an hour. Who is my favourite Primarch? Funny you should mention that. I've done a top 5 about that. Do I want to retcon it? So in the list, my list went Sanguinius, Dawn, Mortarion, Magnus, Kurz. Would I want to retcon that? I might put Magnus above Kurz now. I'd probably take Dawn off that list. Move Sanguinius up. I don't know. If I ever did a redux of that video, then maybe I'd update it. But it's probably Magnus or Kurz. Magnus or Kurz, that's what I'll say. And yes, Heretic shouting because I supported the Thousand Suns again. Stuff it. Yeah, Russ is cool, alright. Russ is cool. He is cool. Who's the Heretic? Me, according to the Space Wolf player, because I like Magnus. Would you rather be a Space Marine or a Stormcast Eternal? Oof. Stormcast Eternals die and get reincarnated as living lightning. Not cool. Space Marine. Space Marine. Definitely Space Marine. Probably, I don't know. Would I be a Librarian? Don't know. Maybe. Librarian's cool. Chaplain's cool. Yeah. Space Marine over Stormcast Eternal. Definitely. Primarily I get more cool stuff. I don't just have to rely on Sigmar to give me stuff. Ferrus Manus. I never really read up enough on Ferrus Manus. Not very keen on him. He's cool. He is cool. He could have done with like getting the idea of the flesh is weak out of the Iron Hand's head before he got himself killed. What's the most AOP rule in 40k? Invisibility. The psychic power invisibility. It's overpowered as crap. Needs nerfing. But yeah, Ferrus Manus. Like him. Wouldn't put him in my top 5 though. I mean, I've only got 18 to pick from. Maybe 19 if you count Armagon. But I wouldn't put him in my top 5. Because 1, I don't really know enough about him, and 2, I just think he's a bit bland. Same with Perturabo. I mean, Perturabo's cool, but never mind. I'd probably drop Dawn out of my top 5. I just don't know who I'd put in his place. Not sure. Is that because I get salty? No, I get salty about invisibility when I played Orcs. Because I rely on close combat, and being only able to heal 6 in close combat is crap. And having all your flamer weapons not work, and have your blast weapons not work, is crap. But with Tau, you can kind of get around the issue, because if your marker lights can hit, you increase your ability skill anyway. So, no, it's not. I've not really had any issues with Tau. They're probably a little bit too overpowered, and I'm trying to play them in a slightly different way, but until I get Farsight stuff, don't take flamers. Oh yes, you do take flamers. Flamers are good. The tense relationship with the mechanics of the Tribes Magician. I'm not a big fan of the Mechanicus. Also, it was Mechanicum. It was the Mechanicum back before the Heresy, and then it was split and divided. It was the Dark Mechanicum and the Adeptus Mechanicus. sorry, and the tries of Medusa. Yeah, the hands are cool, but I'm not a big Mechanicus person, so let it slide, I'm afraid. You Snapfire with invisibility? Yes, you do. Here's the catch. Marker lights boost snapshots. Oh, my phone's ringing. I'm going to have to run. Sorry. Pins and needles. John Grammaticus. That was the guardsman who was up. Oh. Stream complete? Oh, stream's continuing. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I think the stream went dead because I went away for so long. My bad. So yeah, John Grammaticus. He was the perpetual, right? The guardsman who was perpetual was killed by Horus. Am I right on that? Oh, hey Nick. Nice to see you. Trying to screw up the Cabal. Is he? I thought John Grammaticus was a perpetual and got whacked by Worldbreaker, which was another thing weapon, and they died. Cyrene Valation, never heard of, I'm afraid. The hell did I just comment? Logarithm did. I'm assuming you were trying to say Lorgar, and it didn't work. Oh, it wasn't receiving data for the stream. Oh, that's what happened. Perpetual. Spelling, but yes, perpetual. No, they don't. I'm sure Markolites buff ballistic skill. In fact, I'm going to go and drop my Tau Codex now. Which is the 7th edition one. It is an E codex, so it might be slightly out of date. Why did you do that? Find out. Oh, for goodness, I can't even know my bloody docs. Right, there we go. Codex. Codex. What's up there? Tau 7th edition. What's the Wirecast? How are you streaming? It's one of the streaming softwares that YouTube recommends to you. I just wanted to test if I could actually do a stream, and I've got the free version, because that puts the tab in the corner saying who's running it, not me. So yeah, that's why that's there, and that's how I'm streaming. I'm using that piece of software. If you want, message me later on Twitter or something, and I'll tell you which one it was. Also, has my codex opened? Yes, it has. Beautiful. Right, marker light. Sorry, I can't read the chat at the moment. I want to look at marker lights just to settle this debate, because invisibility to Tau is probably less bad because A, you don't have a lot of flame and blast weapons, and B, as far as I'm aware, marker lights buff snapshots because they're good on Overwatch for that reason. Oh, have I overshot? Oh, whoa. I'm jumping around my codex like nobody's business. Hang on. Okay, credits. Marklight. Here we go. Instead, pinpoint can increase the ballistic skill of snapshots and Overwatch. Yes, Marklights buff snapshots. I thought they did. It's in there. Yes, they do. Thank you, Ben. Oh, also, Kieran said Friday's much easier for him. He works 2 jobs on a Saturday. Is that better than YouTube then? Well, YouTube said you need like these encoding softwares, and that's what I'm using. You just said get an encoding software, and it's holding up all right. I haven't got talking to my headphone mic because when I had it outside of the headphones, then it was extremely loud, screamy feedback. Thank you, Ben. Hang on, sorry. I need to run through your comment thread because you kept correcting yourself. Cyrene is a confessor of the word and remembrancer, and a survivor of Monarchia. Sorry, I've never heard of them. Sorry, I know what the remembrancers are. They're people who did like the photo drawings in their heads, but I've never heard of that one. You can do Friday. Okay, I'll just message him. Okay, do Friday. Okay, that issue fixed. Okay, said he can do Friday. I told him you can do Friday. No, I'm not going to be in on Friday, and it's next week anyway. I'm going to be working on my battle suits, stealth suits, and Farsight. I'm good. They're different with World Eaters, yes they are. How do you mod in the chat? Nope, no, that's not how you do it. Can I? Yeah. Okay, Ben, I think, if I'm right, I just made you a mod. Monarchia is one of the causes of the betrayal of Lorga. Oh, is it the world with, Is that the one with Guilliman and Lorgar? Where he basically B-slapped him? Do you think they'll continue the world of 30k? If you mean the Horus Heresy, like, game, yes. If you mean the lore, well, if they can film more stories, then absolutely. So yeah, don't worry about your English being bad. I can read text English and bad English. Like the stream. Yeah, if you want to like this horrible stream, then you can do. So do I think they'll continue the world of 30k? If you mean the game, yes. I mean the lore, yeah, because the Horus Heresy book's like some of the best selling stuff Black Library does. But they'll have to do the Imperial Palace eventually because like that's an actual ending point, and there's only so much they can do up to that point. Oh, the Emperor was on Monarchia. Right, okay. Not Guilliman then. So yep, I have made one of our channel friends and a mod, which is good. I've learned how to make somebody a mod in a stream, which is cool. Yep, you like the stream. Thanks, Nick. What would I change about 40k? Well, I did a video, a reaction to 8th edition rumors and like some improvements to changing 40k. So if you want to go and look at that, that would be a decent place to start. Oh, it was the place where Guilliman was. Right, okay, thank you. So if you want to watch the like how I would improve, like suggestions for improving 40k video, you can go and have a look at that. There were a few like minor changes there that I suggested, but in terms of like major stuff, I wouldn't know where to start because it would probably break the balance of the game completely if I had any hand in it. One job at a time. Okay, so you're watching my stream, but you don't like my videos. That's fine. I can't remember everything I said on that list, and it's a 15-minute video, so I can't really go through it. Fair dues. So Monarchia. So Joseph, confirm this for me. Monarchia was the place where Lorgar was made to kneel before Guilliman. Am I right? I'm willing to be wrong, but if I'm just confirmed to me if that is the case. Thank you, Joseph. And the Emperor was there. I didn't know that. I knew Guilliman was there. So, epic battle that is coming. Epic battle that has come and gone. Every action is a good suggestion. Good suggestion. First thing I would change, make sure that every army has the current edition codex out or bring anything new out for another army. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I like that one. That's not like I think what he was referring to is the rules rather than like the way it's run. But yeah, good suggestion. And Rockcrete and Plasteel and everything in preparation. Yeah, they fortified the Imperial Palace, the Imperial Face. They did it like crazy. Worked reasonably well. The Siege of Terra and Horus did it. Well, we managed to make an hour stream work. Admittedly, I spent 8 minutes of it configuring, so basically an hour of me actually being able to stream, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it's gone quite well. Obviously, I know it's a little bit fiddly. It's the first time I've been streaming and everything else, so I'm gonna get things wrong. But I've got a chat and I've got audio. Okay, nice attempt at a pun. Fair play. Yeah, so if you haven't got any issues with the stream, just like in terms of like how it's running, because I mean it's a healthy enough stream. Hopefully the audio is coming through all right. If I'm talking a bit too loud, do let me know. I can probably fiddle with a couple of things. And I'll try and work out a way where I can have a mic and not hear myself, because my headphones being in shuts up the spiky high pitched feedback that we were getting. So that's one problem solved. Got that fixed, but I hear myself talking back to myself, so it's not great. Can we not have a flame war in the chat, please? It's not helpful for anybody. It's just going to antagonize. Let's not. Stomper's falling over. No, that Stomper's been sat there for like 2 years. Its feet are completely on the shelf. It looks far forward, probably just the angle. But yeah, it's not falling off. Don't worry about that. Yeah, the Stomper's fine. I can push it back, I think. Hang on. I can't push it back. I can't even push it back. Yeah. So yeah, it's as far back as it'll go. It hasn't fallen over at all. It's fine. Did I glue it there? No. No, I didn't. It's still usable in game. I just left it there for the moment because, well, it's big, it's pretty, it's got pride of place in my room, and it just doesn't get a chance to go in game because transport is a nightmare. Am I in bed? No, I'm in my bedroom, which doesn't have a desk. I just wanted to try out the streaming process. I probably wouldn't do it here normally. There's a desk in the next room, which I'd probably use to stream. This is where I recorded my Tau update, and it's probably where I'll use to stream in the future. Either that or somewhere else. I'll work it out. I'll work it out as to where I'm going to stream. But I just thought while I'm in here, might as well test it out because this is where my chargers are and my technology was running out of battery. Excuses, I know. So yeah, that's where we are. We've just passed about an hour of actual cohesive streaming. Why am I talking? Because it's my stream on my channel. Time out. Five minutes. Shush. No flame war. I'm not asking for a flame war, but I'm kind of sick of being just like having it thrown at me repeatedly. Like I don't mind if people have criticism. I don't really mind at all. People can just people are free to critique and suggest and everything else. But if you're just going to insult, then what's the point of your comment? So that's all. Oh, that's the thing. Actually, that would be a good question. While I've got 8 people in the chat, Are there any videos you would like me to do? I've got plans. I've got a big long list of stuff that I'm planning to use to stream. Not to stream, to talk about and make content on. And I can do some just like random sit and talk Q&A live streams whenever I want. But if you have any content suggestions, do let me know in the chat. I don't know, actually, Ben. I don't know. To be honest, it would be pretty easy. I'm pretty easy to identify. If people wanted to throw an insult at me and just catch me while I'm in the shop, then they can do. It's easy. Not that hard to avoid. Necron Fluff. I've done it, Nick. Beat you to it. Did it ages ago. It was like my second or third 40k stories video. So yeah, it's an old one, so I'm not surprised you haven't seen it. When did I do it? I did it in July 2014. So yeah, I did it 2 years ago. It's been a long time since we did the Lore of the Robot Zombies. The other thing is I don't have the 7th edition Necron Codex, so I can't actually check if the lore's been updated. I do good work, and you have for you. Thank you. I mean, we are into our 3rd year, and I mean, I've not exactly grown massively as a channel. I've just ticked on and got on with the job. I just do it. All right, check it out. Yeah, feel free. It's not high quality. It was like I was still learning how to actually record stuff back then, so it's kind of low quality to watch, and it wasn't. Is it now? Well, that's good to know. How did I help you? Like, maybe I taught you some lore. My tactics videos were always garbage. Like, my tactics were crap. Like, some of them are kind of meh at best. My analysis is all right, but it's kind of too positive all the time. I don't really expect things to work. But lore, yeah, I understand. Lore and news. What's the camera position, by the way? Nope, that's the wrong doobly-doo. I could probably... Nah, it's fine where it is. It's fine where it is. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Thank you. Either way, it's good to see some positive feedback in the midst of the negative stuff as well. It's good to see. Community is awesome. Love this community, on and offline. Any other content suggestions? I've had Necron Fluff, but I've already done it 3 weeks ago. What was I doing 3 weeks ago? Was I even uploading 3 weeks ago? Was that when I did my Legion theory? 3 weeks ago. What was I doing 3 weeks ago? Yeah, that was my Legion theory. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you like it. Glad you like what you see here. It's not about the quality, it's about the... yes, but quality helps. Obviously, putting the work in and getting content out is the most important thing, but as some channels can prove, having high quality content and hitting the right audience can accelerate your channel massively. That is very true. I mean, I've got a quite slow growing channel, but a lot of channels I know, a lot of my friends have grown a lot faster than me. Generally, they've got good quality content though, and that's fair. So, effort gets you going, but quality makes it fly. That's my suggestion. That's my thought. Or the quality will draw people in, and then putting it in. Then NYC, it's only 15 minutes. Nice. And NYC is not a popular hobby. I can't find anyone to converse with. Listen to your stuff one-sided. Well, hopefully they'll be a bit more two-sided now because I can actually stream. Well, I'm glad that... I'm surprised that that in NYC, like, I'm sure there's a GW in New York City. Like, how would there not be a GW in New York City? Would surprise me. I'm going to have to go in about 10 minutes, guys. I have to wrap the stream up because parents coming in 15 minutes, and well, I can't exactly keep streaming when I've got stuff to, and I'm gonna have to help them with dinner and stuff like that because yes, lives. So yeah, we've got 5 to 10 minutes. So this is your last chance to get some suggestions in for some content ideas in the future, or if you're watching this in post, because obviously this will be going to YouTube. Obviously, you won't be able to see the chat. Then feel free to comment it below. With the enemies of man, Necrons, Tyranids, Cats, how effed are the Imperium? You'd be surprised. If they were that effed, they'd be gone already. I think part of the reason that the Imperium is not completely stuffed is the fact that everything's fighting everything else. For example, the Necrons through the Silent King will be turning on the Tyranids pretty damn hard. The Orcs are fighting everything, which is keeping some things in check. Chaos is stuck at the Cadian Gate, majoritively. And the Imperium's just everywhere. It's got so many armies that I think the Imperium's not actually screwed. It's stuck. Like, it can't progress, but they can't really advance, but they're not dying either. They're not losing system after system. Rent too high. Fair enough. More battle reports with different armies. Well, there'll be tower battle reports, obviously. Farsight. And I think that's more just like getting opponents. It really is just about getting opponents. I can obviously use my armies, my tower, my orcs, my elves, but getting opponents, because I can't record at GW. My GW at university doesn't allow you to record bat reps there because there are kids coming in and out the shop and parents and parental consent. It's just a nightmare. So they don't let you record there. So finding opponents that I can record with is not easy because I can't play independently because everybody I play with is at GW. Of course, playing with the guys at home, there's 4 or 5 of us, 6 of us, and we've got different armies between us. So there is a variety of armies, but it could be more. I don't disagree. Of course, talking directly to my channel friends here, if any of them want to get a camera and make some battles of their own against their friends who I don't see or play, then they're free to. Awesome stream. Thank you for saying that. That's really appreciated. So we're going to go 8, 9 armies between. Is that how many we have? Orcs, Tau, Chaos, Marines, Bugs, Demons, Necrons, Wolves, Angels. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We do. I want to play against Rowan's Tau. I haven't had a chance yet. The problem is, like, getting just a one-on-one game is actually more awkward with our friendship group than you might think, innit, Ben? Like, finding stuff. When is my next live stream? I have no idea. I'll tweet out maybe. I'll tweet out and post on Facebook when I'm going to be streaming. Like, if I'm going to stream like an hour or 2 ahead, to say I'm going to be streaming at this time. But it just relies on me having loads of free time, and that's not always something. Oh, we have nights. Oh yeah, Ian has nights. I always forget that. But yeah, if I am going to be streaming again, I'll try and schedule the stream if I can. If I can't, then that's fine. But I'll definitely tweet out in advance that we're going live. And then when we do go live, I'll tweet it out again. So channel links, I'll put them in the description later. So you can go follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and you can see then as I post out when we go live, and you can come and join in the fun. If it is considered fun to listen to me talk for over an hour. Things and stuff. Oh. So yeah, there are enough armies probably for us to mix up the battle reports. It's just finding time and arranging with those people to play, and then somehow not running into a million doubles and mixed games because people can't organise just playing lots of one-on-ones because we don't have enough tables. This is fun. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed the stream. It's been fun. I'm just going to move my camera a bit. Yeah, I have enjoyed doing this. It's been fun to hang out with a few people and chat and catch up, see what's going on in people's minds, and answer a few questions. So if people have any suggestions for, obviously, content ideas or future live streams, like, I'll probably just generally do Q&A when I do live streams and maybe do some update stuff, let you know what's going on with me. But if you want me to do a specific theme for a live stream, then do let me know. Slanesh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All right, yeah, either I'm going or you're going, one or the other, Nick. So, see you later. Maybe if you want to know what I'm doing for streaming, then do let me, and if you can ask. Yep, just message me on Twitter or something, and I will fill you in. It's pretty good, and I'm sure we'll end up. Actually, if you do want a video as well, do let me know. Anyway, so yeah, we are coming up on an hour and 20 minutes, and that seems like a very nice place to wrap up the stream. So we've got 1 more minute, and then I'm going to go off, and we'll do a stream again in the future, and I will let you guys know when that happens. So thank you all for coming out. I know it was completely unannounced, just a completely random stream out of nowhere. But yes, it's been fun, and I hope to do it again soon. And thank you all for coming out. If you got any suggestions for stuff in the future or not, then leave in the comments. What magazines do you know? HRUD, squats. Does the tower ones count? Don't really know. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. So thank you very much for coming out to watch. And if you're watching this in post, thank you for watching. If you want to leave a like, subscribe, etc., then feel free. Content suggestions, stream ideas, anything you want to ask, go for it in the comments. I'm open to it all. And if you want to do this as a podcast, maybe I'll get some guests on. We can do it that way. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name is Michael for Tactica Imperialis. And until the next time, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.